Good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to call to order the return board for the 2023 general and special election, which has reconvened. First of all, as you know, it's my duty and obligation to conduct these meetings with a quorum, and everyone in attendance should be on notice that disruption of this public meeting can't be tolerated. Those who violate this may be asked to leave. The Sunshine Act permits anyone attending in public meetings to object to a perceived violation at any time during the meeting. If you choose to do so, please succinctly state your objection, and I remind you that objection is not an opportunity for litigation or speech making. We will now move to public comment. Commenters shall state where they live, if they're a resident of Philadelphia, or if they are a Philadelphia taxpayer, please so state. And since this is the return board, which candidates, if any, they represent, I remind those commenting that, again, public comment is not an opportunity for a dialogue or question and answer with the board. It's a public comment, a chance for you to tell us what you think. Each speaker shall have approximately 2 minutes. However, I may extend that time, and that is at my discretion. All public comments must be relevant or germane to the board business. Finally, as above, it is my responsibility to preserve the order and decorum of these public meetings. And as such, profane, slanderous, discriminatory, personal attacks won't be tolerated. Anyone here representing a candidate to offer an argument on a provisional ballot sufficiency determination should wait until the category they wish to make an argument on is called later in the meeting. If there are any other voters here wishing to be heard other than a provisional ballot, we would ask that those voters wait until we get that portion of the agenda that will give them an opportunity to speak. And when wishing to offer public comments, may please step forward. Seeing none or hearing none, we will move on. Judge Furlong, we will now move to any email public comments. Do we have any, sir?
Thank you, Judge Crumlish. As of 9:45 a.m.
Thank you, Judge Furlong. I will now move to hear Ms. Huff-Ross to present on the provisional ballot sufficiency determinations. Thank you, ma'am. You may proceed, ma'am.
Good morning. My name is Roxanne Huff-Ross. I am a Clerk 3 for the City of Philadelphia City Commissioners Voter Registration Election Board. And I'm here to present to you the provisional ballot sufficiency determination.
Thank you, ma'am. You may proceed.
Okay. The first category is for voters that were not found within the SURE system.
I would move that we not accept any votes not contained as reflected in the state database called the SURE system. So here's a second. All in favor? Aye. Next, please.
The second category was canceled registrations. There were 57 canceled registrations.
I would move that we not accept canceled registrations for provisional ballots. Wait here a second. Second. All in favor? Rejected. Next.
The third category was registered in another county. There were 374 provisionals that were found that were registered in another county.
I would move that we not accept registered in another county as that would constitute an invalid registration or attempt. All in favor? Next.
They are not signed by the voter. It's the next category. There were 2 provisional ballots that were found that did not have any signature anywhere on the provisional ballot by the voter.
So consistent with Pennsylvania law and the statute, vote to not accept the unsigned ballot, provisional ballot. That will be rejected. The next, please.
Signature doesn't match. We have exactly 1 that was in question.
And I would ask that it be published for Judge Furlong and myself to review that signature. First question I have is, do we have the approximate age of that voter?
I believe that voter was born in 1955.
And so the screen is now showing the ballot that was executed by a person who identified themselves as the voter. And I would move that we accept this ballot considering the age of the voter and the similarity of the script of the signature in favor of the exercise of the franchise. So moved. That will be accepted. That provisional ballot.
Next category is voted in person from the provisional ballot. It's 125.
And as this was accepted by the election board of the board and division of the elect, I would vote to accept those provisional ballots. The next category.
Next category is no ward division on the envelope. They were 19.
So I would reverse that last, I misspeak. The vote in person would be the vote now. Wait here a second. So we will not accept. Next is no ward division on the ballot. I would vote to accept those ballots of the election represented as an elected. All in favor? The next category.
The next category is returned mail-in or absentees that were counted. There were 40.
Vote to not accept those as they would be duplicate of franchise fee. So carried. The next and last.
The final category was ballots not enclosed in secrecy envelopes. There were 187.
I would not accept them as that is a requirement. So that conclude, I believe, all the new business under the category of provisional ballot sufficiency determinations. Having said that, if you have anything in addition, non-agenda items that the board needs to consider. I would demonstrates a disdain for the chair, which I am deeply offended by any suggestion that I wrote. Thank you very much. So having said that, I thank everyone for their hard work. Please communicate to the professional staff the public's deep appreciation for their hard work in this matter. So having said that,
Thank you, and I shall.
we will stand in recess.